Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Hugh Marder, and welcome to Hugh Marder School of Tomfoolery! Yeah! Yeah! Today, we will be discussing the fine art of shoplifting. How to shoplift something. And this is different from your average theft because this is specifically from a store. There's no other way to shoplift. You cannot shoplift from somebody's house. You cannot shoplift from a museum. Unless it is a museum gift shop. There's no way to shoplift unless you have a thingy. Now then, there are many different situations in which you can shoplift nonetheless, and it's a subsection of thievery, and there are a couple of different ways to do it, but I'll just stick with the basics. So first, let's talk about preparation. How are you going to prepare to steal something? Assuming you know you're going to steal something, which hopefully you do. But as soon as you know you're going to steal whatever it is, you're going to want to wear something you can hide the object in. If the object is small, and you know that the object is small, then you want to wear, like, depending on the weather, you want to wear either a hoodie or some big, deep-pocketed pants. Some good pants can really benefit your thievery ability. And while a hoodie is suspicious, pants are not. Pants are fine. Do not shut on me, gate. Good. Woo! Anyhow, let me just make this turn. Student driver. Okay, so when you shoplift, you should have something to scurry the object out of. For example, your pockets. If you don't have any pockets, you probably will have some trouble shoplifting. However, this doesn't mean that you can't shoplift at all. You can probably just like sneak it out in your hand if you act casual enough. Let me see. You also want to have an alibi for why you would have something in your pocket. And a good option for this every time is, oh, I just bought it. Or, if the situation demands it, oh, I was going to buy it. But hopefully, oh, I did just buy it. And like I threw away the receipt. And if the person doesn't know you personally, then you're probably going to get away with that. Now, I'm going to talk about gas stations first, because gas stations are remarkably easy to steal from. All you have to do is sort of go in and take what you want, then smuggle it away in a pocket and walk out casually. There isn't any, as long as you don't make a fool of yourself, being like, oh, guys, they might find me out at any second. No, they won't. They're not very observant. Human beings are not terrifically observant of other human beings. Because they're being nice and polite, they don't snoop around in anybody else's business for no reason at all. So you just walk out of there with a candy bar in your pocket, and that is that. It's very, very simple. in a gas station. Now, if you try to steal a drink, then sometimes you can just walk out with it in your hand. If you want to be particularly clever, you can get a plastic bag like the sort they use at gas stations or at grocery stores. You can grab one of those, and you can just put some of those items in your bag and stroll out with the items in the bag. And that will be that. And now, please be forewarned that I haven't actually tried the bag thing. I've only tried the pockets thing, and it works tremendously. But I'd be careful with the bag thing because it's untested by me. I guess I'll test it in the future. If you're stealing something from a higher end store or a grocery store, here's my advice. Buy something and then steal everything else you want to steal. And you go to the express checkout with your pockets bulging, and you check out your one thing, and you walk out of there. Now, I know what you might be thinking. And what you might be thinking is that, hey, they've got a lot of security cameras in there, and they brag about it. But here's the thing about security cameras. Unless they have the assurance that you have stolen something, they do not check the security cameras. There's no person. You can be quiet anyway. You don't have to be loud and suspicious. But cameras are not an issue. They will not catch you unless you pull out a gun and you start shooting. Then they will review that footage. That is what security cameras mostly do. They record. They do not try and catch thieves on the spot. Even casinos, as far as I can tell. I've stolen things from casinos. I mean, that's remarkably easy. They just have little shops, and you walk in and you grab something and you walk out. But nobody is... It's not the movies. Nobody's playing Ocean's 11 or whatever that game is. Let me see. Ah, there we go. So that's how you steal from most places that you should ever have to steal from, honestly. I mean, if you're stealing from something bigger, the question is raised that why? Why are you stealing something bigger than perhaps a candy bar or something of the like? And, why? That's my entire question. But if you're doing something bigger, then, well, that should be a separate video. For now, like, comment, subscribe, and share, and thank you for watching.